Hello everybody and welcome back to your favorite Reddit channel. Huh, I'm honored. My name is Edinger, and can you believe it? Today we're doing a bit of Reddit content, but the Lord does not approve. He has just turned the sun off on me. Hey, that's okay. Today we're doing a little bit of a Reddit thread on Ask Reddit called Non-Brits. What is your favorite British term? I feel like I can speak about this, okay? I've got favorite British terms as a non-Brit, but let's see, as someone who's kind of mostly British at this point, let's see where everyone else falls. Also, by the way, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh, and you'll be hearing more about them in the middle of the video. Number one, top comment, we got piss off. All right, sure. I honestly, it's perfect. You can say piss off, just be get out of here. You what? You what, mate? I say what all the time, but I feel like you what, mate, just a meme at this point. No one's really saying that, so, like what, Crank Gameplays? London, innit? You what, mate? But mostly, piss off is used all the time. I say piss off sometimes. That's fine. I think that's a good one to have as a favorite, I guess, but it's a bit unoriginal, okay? I want some more good stuff. I want those good British terms, okay? What do we got? We have ending a sentence with yeah to make it a question. Call me later, yeah? I don't know why, but I like when I hear people do it. Do I do that? Oh, you're gonna wash up the dishes, yeah? I don't do it. I don't do it. I'm not a yeah person, okay? I don't know if I knew this was a thing that's just a British thing. Americans, have you done this? The fact that it's here. Yeah, someone says, I never knew this was a British thing. I just know I've never heard it in America. Hey, sound off. I don't actually know if I've heard this enough times to think, oh, that's from one culture or another. I love the words bellend, wanker, and bollocks. I mean, I've tried so hard to use bollocks. That's a very strange sentence, I know, but I've always wanted to use it to be like, oh, bollocks. But every time I say it, I just imagine myself just transitioning into some balding British man at a pub. It's just not for me, all right? It's not. Bellend as well. No, I wanker, though. I use that all the time. The word, not the verb. You know, or maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I think wanker is just a really good word to be like, oh, that guy. You know, if you're trying to support your friend, you're like, oh, don't worry about him. He's a wanker, you know. He's just wanking away. For those of you who don't know what that means, Google it. What are you on about? I use this all the time. What are you on about? What are you on about, man? What the fuck are you on about? I say, what the fuck are you on about more than what are you on about? Instead of, what the hell do you mean? Off instead of, you're full of sh. Yep, what's funny is like, piss off is more mean than f off. I feel like piss off is very much like, get out of here. Like, stop. Like, just get away. You know, you're annoying. Whereas f off, I feel like it's more playful, like Elaine and Seinfeld being like, shut up. You know, like, oh, f off. No way. That didn't happen. If I say like, can you believe that Dodie's album's coming out soon? You'll be like, off, is it? And I'm like, yeah, listen to it on Spotify. It's fucking beautiful. Made me cry. So that's one of my favorite ones. Wait. And similarly, me as an exclamation like Jesus Christ rather than a request. You're not trying to tell me that me is British, okay? No way. I know I've been here for over 8 years now, but is that really not an American thing? My mind's being a bit blown here. Me. Yeah, I'd say that. Oh my gosh, this video is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I'm this amalgamation of two cultures. I don't know where I've learned the words from at this point. Numpty is a favorite of mine. What a refreshing way to refer to someone as stupid. I don't use this one. I've heard it a lot. It is cute. It almost sounds like, you know, Humpty Dumpty. He's a numpty. But I wouldn't really use this that much. I've not acquiesced into that level of British, though. Muppet. Absolute Muppet. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe I've used this once or twice. I've definitely heard it when it's like referring to, I don't know, guy. I feel like it's, for some reason, I'm thinking of mullet. I'm thinking of mullet. That guy's a mullet, a Muppet. No. Nonce. Nonce. It means Prince Andrew. Fun story about nonce. I'm just gonna skate over that, but yeah. I genuinely didn't know that nonce and numpty meant different things. I thought they were all just British words that you can use to mean like foolish person or stupid, you know, oh, he's a numpty. Oh, he's a nonce. So I'd use those words interchangeably. Don't do that. You might not believe me and you'll be like, Evan, why are you speaking such nonsense? All right, what do we got next? Rubbish. I use rubbish all the time, but I still don't use it as much as trash, okay? I do not call my bin a bin, okay? It's a trash can. That was a disgusting sound, and I'm so sorry. However, even if it's a wheelie bin, I really don't want to say that, okay? I'm just going to call it a trash can. But where I do use rubbish is when someone says something, I want to call them out on the like BS, like, oh, rubbish. I'm really feeling a bit rubbish today. I will use it in that regard, but not in any other. There's another one that it was similar to rubbish. British people use all the time, which was tip. And I believe it's because the British word for dump, like, where trash goes, is just a tip. And so I've actually picked that up as a way of saying like, oh, sorry about my room. It looks like a tip. Hey, looks like you're going to give me some money? Hey, give me a tip for this trash. The fact that bollocks means a bad thing, unless it's the dog's bollocks, then it's a great thing. Explain, British people. I do not understand. It's the same thing. Oh, here we go. Yes. Just as something can be shit and it's bad, or it can be the shit and it's great. The English language. Everyone that's learning English as a second language, I apologize. Steady on. I've never heard this in my life. What is that? That's one of my favorite phrases in Wallace and Gromit. Oh, is this a northern thing? And then what does it mean? Just means like keep going? Like you've got this? Steady on, lad. Keep going. We'll get to the moon in my pants. Steady on that, lad. We'll get that cheese moon. See, it was close. In it, I use in it more than any other word we've talked about so far. I picked that up ironically. This is a danger, okay? Just so you know, if you're thinking about picking up some words from this, don't do it ironically or you will genuinely pick it up. In it is like one of my favorite replies. If someone's like, oh my God, it's so cold today. And I'm like, in it. Just isn't it, It sounds so good though. And now it sounds normal in my voice. When I say it, it doesn't sound like when I'm saying bollocks, where I'm like, hello, fellow Brits. That's just me, the dog's bollocks. No, I'm all by in it. In it, mate. I use mate more than any other word, which sounds so strange in my accent when I go back to Jersey and I'm trying to like pretend to be an American man in the Wawa and I'm like, hey, yeah, so can I get a shorty tuna salad, a little bit of hers, crisp chips? Yeah, thank you. Arizona iced tea and yeah, thanks, mate. Mate? I'm so sorry to my mother and my father. Any of the Brits just loving these comments? No. Random, but I vastly prefer car park to parking lot. The latter sounds dreary, and the former sounds like I'm leaving my car to play a few hours while I run some errands. I have not used car park. Every once in a while, it pops in my head and I go, no, not here, okay? I'm a parking lot man. Maybe that's just because I haven't really driven in the UK, though. Almost all of my driving experience has been from the US or abroad, so no. Knob. I will never call it anything but that ever again. Why? That is such a weird way of saying penis. I can't get on board with knob, okay? Yeah, it's the best term for butter. How much even is a pat? Is there a UK versus US? I know in a lot of the recipes that I get sent to my house, they always say a knob of butter. And I'm like, how much? You want 9 inches of butter? And if you're like, really? You get recipes sent to your door? Hello, yes, integrated ad. Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh, who actually, once every single week, send me a box of amazing, freshly sourced from British supplier ingredients, 4 recipe cards, and oh my God, I'm able to become the professional chef I always knew I could be. The thing is, I just personally don't enjoy having to go to the grocery store once a week because I never know what I'm really buying for. I'm not good at planning out what recipes, where HelloFresh is just super convenient, takes all that hassle out for me, and the meals that I'm able to cook are absolutely amazing. There's such a huge selection, and I love that every month there's different seasonal things. Like, I believe this month has a lot of barbecue offerings, which is amazing, because your boy's an American. He likes a little barbecue. But actually, my favorite recipe from my HelloFresh box this week was the quick bacon and mushroom linguine, just because I love that they have these recipes that only take 20 minutes. So on a day where I'm not really arsed to cook that much of a big, complicated thing, I can just do this amazing dish that takes me under 20 minutes to make. It's honestly one of my favorite things about them. And you'd think that a service that delivers you fresh ingredients and recipes to your door every single week would be expensive, but absolutely not. It actually works out to be about £3.25 per meal per person. You get all the value, you get the variety, you get the convenience. That's HelloFresh. And if you sign up with my link, seen right here or in the description, you can get 50% off your first box and 35% off your next 3 boxes. It's a bargain. It's a steal. Thank you very much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. And without further ado, let's jump back in to the Reddit content, okay? Don't be a knob. Sign up today. A face like a slapped arse is one of my favorites. Laughing all the way to the bank is a good second. There is no way laughing all the way to the bank is a British expression, okay? I'm gonna put my foot down. No. Read a book written by an American author. We use that all the time. Oi! Oi, mate! Oi! I feel like oi is a good one. Oi is a good one to have as a favorite if you're not British. I mean, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, I love, are you taking the piss? Means, are you joking? Are you being serious? Of course it is. Oh, mate, you taking the piss? You taking the piss? I get that a lot because my favorite type of humor is very, like, straight-faced, You can't tell that I'm joking where I'm just saying something very serious to humor. And someone's like, Evan, come on, you taking the piss? Yes, I'm always taking the piss. At this point, you just have to assume that I am taking the piss. But it's just a weird expression because it's like, Evan, are you currently carrying the urine? Yes, I am. Love carrying urine. Sorry, that's a bit of a piss take. We have late wife was a Brit. My favorite is rubber. Is that really your favorite? Of all the words, rubber. Do you like Friends as well? Is that your favorite show? You know the quotes? Chandler. Yeah. Dragged. Some others are trolley. All right, I'm done with you, Ryan. Trolley is your favorite word. Trolley. I hate that word, okay? It reminds me of Harry Potter. I want to say shopping cart. Every time I visit a website and they're like, put it in the trolley, I'm like, shut it up. I'm not putting nothing in no trolley, all right? I used to have a neighbor who was some Sheffield. I love when neighbors are some Sheffield. He had a thick Yorkshire accent. Interesting. And was an absolute riot in conversation. Some of my favorites he used regularly were, thanks to him, I also acquired an addiction to Henderson's relish. That's some good stuff. I love me some Henderson's relish. Pop round. What? Is pop round British? I say that all the time. I'm like, oh, just pop around sometime after like 4. Oh, are you pop? No way. I don't want to believe this. I'm trying to like imagine myself being in the States and telling someone to pop around. Okay, maybe it's not American, but Americans, come on, pop round is beautiful. You can pick it up. It's good. Don't let me hanging out here, okay? Pop round's beautiful. Sarnie. Yet again, I've never lived in the North, so I've never been a Sarnie guy or a Bap man, all right? Bap man. Wheelie bin. Shag stain. When would you use shag stain? When there's is that a stain in your shag carpet, or is that from a shag? I don't want to know. Bob's your uncle. I think I'd say Bob's your uncle every once in a while, but I'm a bigger fan of a bish bash bosh. You might have heard me say it on this channel because bish bash bosh, I say it all the time. It just means like, like jobs are done. I just used a British expression to explain it. British expression. I feel like I use bish bash bosh when I'm talking about like the steps I'm doing to get somewhere. So I'm like, all right, so holding up the gray card here, do a couple little color grades there, bish bash bosh. Jobs are done. Next up, we've got chuffed to bits. It means you're happy or pleased with something. I still get confused because chuffed to me sounds like scuffed, something bad. So when someone says, oh, I'm chuffed about that, I just instinctively think, oh, I'm really sorry about that, When a Brit calls you love. Oh, listen, love, I don't like it. It feels weird to me. I'm sorry, Brits that say that. It's just not for me. Fortnite, such a great and useful term. 100%. I use that all the time when I want to do some sick 90s. I personally have started to use, what's all this then? Yeah, that's good. God, it's one of those things where I don't realize the expressions I'm using are instinctively British. I'm just picking them up and thinking they're just expressions. It'd be like finding out that certain words are Gen Z words, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take your terms, okay? As a millennial, I apologize. You can keep your culture, okay? I like my skinny jeans. Roger, the verb. No one's using that. No. Well, what is it? Like you're rogering something open? Please do not gift that. I'll take her out to dinner, then take her home and give her a proper rogering. Yet again, it's like my previous video. Is anyone really saying this? All right. Is anyone saying rogering in terms of the F word? Okay. Christian channel. I don't think so. No one born like after 1990. All right. Please. Twat sounds funny to me. It's even funnier when an American says it if they say twat, because I don't know. I personally think twat sounds way grosser. Like twat sounds like whap, like a wet Christian. We're Christian today. I had a British friend who, instead of saying I'll call you, used the phrase I'll give you a ring. No, this is not British. No way. I say I'll give you a ring all the time. Jeez, I'm learning so much from this video. I just cannot believe this. I cannot believe this is a British expression. I'll give you a ring. No way. Oh my God. I wonder what non-Brits think. I'll give you a tinkle later. You guys don't say that, right? No, I say I'll give you a ring, but I ain't giving no one a tinkle. Bloody. It's swearing level, but in the USA, it is not quite considered swearing. Yeah, whenever I remember Dodie said that when she was in school, she would get in trouble for saying bloody, so she would say bliddy, which I'm like, first of all, bloody does not sound like a swear to me at all. The fact that you have to dumb down bloody to bliddy just makes me laugh. Bliddy? Come on, that's bliddy crazy. That's ridiculous. Bloody hell. Yeah, I feel like every American just knows bloody from Harry Potter / Ron Weasley. Because, that's just, oh, I'm British. Bloody hell, Hermione. That's just how you do it. It's so mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, mental's a good one. Depending on the accent in the UK, I actually do quite like mental. I say that when something's like absolutely mental, really crazy. But I also kind of just drum up that accent. Yet again, things I'm doing unironically that were originally ironically. Yikes. Bruv. Oh, I went through a phase of saying bruv all the time, like 4 years ago. And because my accent is so not fit for that word, it just got laughs. Like, imagine me trying to be intimidating, like, oi, mate, listen here, bruv. And people just break down laughing. I'm like, what? What's so funny, bruv? All right? I'm just trying to be proper Brit, mate. Sticky wicket. No one says sticky wicket except people pretending to be British. I'm convinced. I say it when I'm trying to do my Dick Van Dyke. Oh, that's a sticky wicket, innit? Bob's your uncle. Stop it. Proper. Oh my God, proper is that's a good British word. Yes, like you can use it in so many instances, like, oh, he got proper f***ed. Or I'd say it for more like, oh, do you really want to get a sandwich or do you want to get like a proper sandwich? Or, oh, he's got a microphone? No, he's got a proper microphone, which I finally figured out how to EQ, by the way. I made a mistake in the previous one and doubled the EQ. Sorry, I'm proper bad at this, but I'm trying my best. Well, I had a bloody good time making this video. If you want to watch another one, I've got one right here. Wow, it's really great. I make new videos every single Sunday. Thank you so much for subscribing, which I know you have. Thank you so much for ringing my bell end. Please don't tell my mom I said that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.